Something I got this tire, like, you want a big tire? You could make it fly.
Okay, it is 7 o'clock, and I'd like to call the Isabella County Board of Commissioners regular board meeting to order. Everyone, please stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk Lux, a roll call vote, please.
Present.
Here. Here.
Here. Thank you, Clerk Lux. Chairman Hope is on vacation this week with his family, and he's taken a much deserved time and looking forward to having him back very, very quickly. So we'll move on now for the approval of the agenda. We have general public comments. We have one item under presentation and special reports. Under appointments to boards and commissions, we have one resignation and one appointment. That brings us to the consent agenda, which we have the normal activity there. And then first committee reports, Finance and Administration Committee.
We're all set, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, moving down to Criminal Justice and County Affairs Committee.
Criminal Justice and County Affairs Committee is all set, Mr. Chairman.
That next brings us to Human Resources and Public Works.
And Public Works is all set, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. We have nothing under intergovernmental affairs this evening. We have nothing under the administrator controller report. We have no unfinished business. We have no new business. Then we have the general public comments. We'll have time for announcements at the end, and then we'll adjourn. Can I get a motion and support to approve the agenda, please?
I'll move the agenda be adopted.
Support Marino.
We have a motion by Joe Lozinski and support by Marino for the approval of the agenda. Any further comments or concerns? Hearing and seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed the same. We have an agenda. Next up, general public comments. We have a very populated crowd in our audience this evening, but I see no one rushing up to make the way to the podium. So we'll turn to Ms. Jessica Jarosowitz for the, and I know I killed that name, but it's late in the evening. Do we have anybody on the call list there? Okay, in the interest of time, then I will close general public comments and move on down to presentations and special reports. And I didn't go over this one, so I am going to look to Commissioner Swaney because he's the only one that's been left out this evening. If you would not mind taking that one, please.
Certainly. Fiscal year 2023 budget millage medical care facility. Motion reads, move to approve the fiscal year 2023 budget millage for the Isabella County Medical Care Facility at 1 mil.
Support.
We have a motion and support to approve the fiscal year 2023 budget millage for the Isabella County Medical Care Facility at 1.0000 of 1 mil. Discussion.
Well, the medical care facility needs these tax money running, and also there'll be some money that will be used to update 1965 region of the facility to bring it up to date so that the people living there will have modern plumbing. Is that what we say?
Also, too, I believe did not the last millage they got approved for 5 more years. Is that correct? I think that was a length of their last millage was 5 years. So this is year number 1 of the 5 years again. So community is very well in support of them. So any further discussion among commissioners? None. Clerk Lux, a roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Horton,
Yes.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Swaney,
Yes.
Commissioner Hutchinson.
Yes.
6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Vice Chairman.
Thank you, Clerk Lux. That next brings us up to appointments to boards and commissions.
A is moved to accept with regret the resignation of William Riddell as Isabella County Remonumentation Representative effective immediately.
Support.
And support to accept the resignation of William Riddell as the Isabella County Remonumentation Representative effective immediately. Discussion. Mr. Riddell is very well known in the community. He's been doing this for a long time. He's highly respected, but I think he determined he's been doing it long enough and let someone else get involved. Commissioner Engler spoke highly of him too. Commissioner Engler, do you have anything to add on this?
Yes, just everybody looks at remonumentation and they wonder with the survey points, but they are very important to the county, especially with all the new housing construction. And if you ever have a problem with a land dispute, you ought to understand that these points are really important. And it's like he would know where some of the points are and they get buried. And some of the points they have to dig, he could walk right up and kind of remember where they're at and can find them. Otherwise, they could be digging out there, looking around for those survey points.
As everyone knows, I draft a lot of deeds now, and sometimes you have to, some of them are very simple descriptions, like lot 11 of subdivision Y. Well, great. And others aren't so easy. You have to do like Alt 0176 to get the little symbols and the little degree signs and all these other things. And I look at those and I go the degrees and oh my goodness, points of beginning. Oh yeah. So those are fun. So someone like that with that kind of skill, that's a very special skill set. So he'll be missed. Any further discussion? Hearing, I guess all in favor of that motion, say aye.
Aye.
Same. We'll accept with regret the resignation of William Riddell.
With that being said, move to appoint John H. Rouser to serve as Isabel County Representation Representative effective immediately.
Support.
We have a motion and support to appoint John H. Rouser to serve as the Isabella County Remonumentation Representative effective immediately. Any discussion on that?
It's just a person that they appointed, that they feel can back up and with confidence and do the job.
Karen Jackson put her name on it, so that's good enough for me. So
Good for me.
she'll take care of him. She'll whip him into shape. So, okay, any further discussion? Hearing and seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Okay, John H. Rouser is now appointed to serve as Isabella County Remonumentation Representative. That next brings us up to consent agenda. And as the tradition continues, Commissioners Hutchinson, would you mind doing the consent agenda, please?
Motion read, move to approve and place on file the August 2nd, 2022 regular meeting minutes, the August 9th, 2022 Finance and Administration meeting minutes, the August 9th, 2022 Criminal Justice and County Affairs Committee meeting minutes, and the August 9th, 2022 Human Resources and Public Works Committee meeting minutes.
Support.
We have a motion and support to approve the consent agenda. Any further discussion on this? Hearing and seeing none, Clerk Lux, a roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Jazinski,
Yes.
Commissioner Horton,
Yes.
Commissioner Marino, Commissioner Swaney, Commissioner Hutchinson, Commissioner Engler.
Yes.
0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Vice Chairman.
Next up on is item number 8, committee reports. Finance and Administration Committee.
First item of business for the committee is July 29th, 2002 invoice list, August 5th, 2022 invoice list, and August 11th, 2022 adjustment list. Motion reads, move to ratify and place on file the July 29th, 2022 invoice list in the amount of $298,301.29. The August 5th, 2022 invoice list in the amount of $309,185.78, and the adjustment list dated August 11th, 2022.
Support.
We have a motion and support to approve the July 29th, 2022 invoice list, the August 5th, 2022 invoice list, and the August 11th, 2022 adjustment list. Discussion, please.
Well, procedure is we all receive these lists via email, so we can look at them and comment back to administration if we have any questions or concerns. They were discussed in the Finance and Administration Committee meeting last week, or one of the committee meetings. And we did kind of a quick review at the work session, finding that everything is kind of customary or known contracts that were approved in the budget. And so both of those invoice lists, there weren't really that much discussion or questions on it. And the adjustment lists, the same. Most of those found in the adjustment list are being paid early to avoid a late fee. One new thing in the adjustment list is the page that breaks out the payroll, the biweekly payroll, which is new and provides good detailed information, exactly what goes into that figure. And Administrator Frost went through it with us in the work session.
Thank you, Commissioner Jelzinski. Anything else among commissioners? Hearing and seeing none, Clerk Lux, a roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Horton,
Yes.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Sweeney,
Yes.
Yes.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Jelzinski.
Yes.
6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Vice Chairman.
Thank you, Clerk Lux.
Item of business is public hearing on fiscal year 2023 proposed budget. Motion reads, move to schedule the public hearing on the fiscal year 2023 proposed budget beginning at 7 p.m. or as soon thereafter as it may be heard on Tuesday, September 6, 2022, as a hybrid meeting, in person and electronic, at the Isabella County Commission on Aging and via Zoom.
Support.
We have a motion and support to approve, to schedule the public hearing in the fiscal year 2023 proposed budget. Discussion.
Budget is located on the county website. We have hard copies that were given to commissioners tonight. And very thorough presentation by Administrator Frost. And I like the budget. It is a lot more detailed than even some of the past budgets in terms of some of the challenges we're looking at going down the road. But we need to have a public hearing to meet legislative requirements before we adopt it in another 2 weeks after the hearing.
Thank you, Commissioner Jelzinski. Any further discussion among commissioners? Hearing and seeing none, Clerk Lux, a roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Sweeney,
Yes.
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Yes.
Commissioner Horton.
Yes.
6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Vice Chairman.
Thank you, Clerk Lux.
Mr. Vice Chairman, that completes the Finance and Administration Committee work for the evening.
Very good job on your sole role this evening on your party of one there. Next up, Criminal Justice and County Affairs Committee.
Okay, first up is the Secondary Road Patrol and Traffic Accident Prevention Program application. The motion reads, move to approve the Secondary Road Patrol and Traffic Accident Prevention Program application effective October 1st, 2022 until September 30th, 2023 in the amount of $148,604.83 and authorize the board chair to sign the same.
Support.
We have a motion and support to approve the Secondary Road Patrol and Traffic Accident Prevention Program application. Discussion, please.
Okay, the sheriff was here talking about this. This is an application to provide the salary for one sheriff at current time to patrol. Hopefully the application they'll end up will get more money and maybe we'll get enough to supply 2 sheriffs there. But anyway, this is the start of the process to keep that money coming in.
Thank you, Commissioner Engler. Any further discussion among commissioners? Hearing and seeing none, Clerk Lux, a roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Sweeney,
Yes.
Hudson,
Yes.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Yes.
Commissioner Horton,
Yes.
Commissioner Marino.
Yes.
6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Vice Chairman.
Thank you, Clerk Lux.
Okay, next up is divorce package. The motion reads, move to approve the request from the Isabella County Clerk's Office to provide divorce packets at a cost of $50 per packet effective immediately.
Support.
We have a motion and support to approve the request from the Isabella County Clerk's Office to provide divorce packets. Discussion, please.
Yes, this request came from Clerk Lux as because receiving requests to get these packaged and the county does not provide them, so she would have to send them to either the library or online to provide them. So a good service for the county, so. Is there any questions?
It's a good reach out by the county clerk. I think the other counties have been doing it. And my understanding from the work session is that people have been making requests for her, and it's not something that's out of the ordinary. It looks multiple counties around the area are doing it, and she falls right in the middle of the request, not too high, not too low, just perfect temperature of porridge right there. So there you go. So that's all I have. All right, hearing any further discussion. Hearing and seeing none, Clerk Lux, a roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Kapinski,
Yes.
Commissioner Horton,
Yes.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Swaney.
Yes.
6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Vice Chairman.
Thank you, Clerk Lux.
All right, item number 3, computer system and software license sales agreement with Fiddler Technologies. Motion reads, move to approve the computer system and software license sales agreement between Fiddler Technologies and Isabella County on behalf of Isabella County Clerk and Schedule A, Apex Vital Records Systems Life Cycle Program, and authorize the board chair to sign the same.
Support.
We have a motion and support to approve the computer system and software license sales agreement with Fiddler Technologies. Discussion, please.
The current system that they use is approximately 25 years old. This new software system would be able to set up, monitor for public to come in and fill out paperwork and other documents online. And it will basically streamline the service for the clerk's office.
Very good. Any further discussion? Hearing and seeing none, Clerk Lux, a roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Kapinski,
Yes.
Commissioner Horton.
Yes.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Swaney.
Yes,
Then
Yes.
6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Vice Chairman.
Thank you, Clerk Lux.
all right, item number 4, Bastion Software License Agreement with Fiddler Technologies. Motion reads, move to approve the Bastion Software License Agreement between Fiddler Technologies and Isabella County on behalf of the Isabella County Clerk and Schedule A, software service pricing and payment. Authorized board chair to sign the same.
Support.
We have a motion and support to approve the Bastion Software License Agreement with Fiddler Technologies. Discussion, please.
So licensing this software will basically give us cloud space to store all the county clerk documents in a secure offsite server.
Commissioner Swain, any further discussion among commissioners? Hearing and seeing none, Clerk Lux, a roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Jazinski,
Yes.
Commissioner Horton,
Yes.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Swaney,
Yes.
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Engler.
Yes.
0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Vice Chairman.
Thank you, Clerk Lux.
And that completes the work of the Criminal Justice and County Affairs Committee.
Gentlemen, very nice heavy lifting this evening. Next up, Human Resources and Public Works Committee.
First item is resolution number 2022-03, Michael Seaman Lacrosse Cyclocross Race 2022. Move to adopt Isabella County Board of Commissioners resolution number 2022-03, Michael Seaman Lacrosse Cyclocross Race 2022, and authorize the board chair to sign the same.
Support.
We have a motion and support to adopt resolution number 2022-03, the Michael Seaman Lacrosse Cyclocross Race 2022. Discussion, please.
Okay, we had Sue Ann Kaufmeyer, the Director of County Parks Department, bring this to us this afternoon, and it's on behalf of the Mid-Michigan Cycling Club. It's going to be the 6th annual Lacrosse Cross Cyclocross Race, and each year it's dedicated to Michael Seaman, who was tragically lost his life when he was hit by a drunk driver while bicycling over River Road. I knew him; he was a great educator and bicyclist. And I will read the resolution.
Thank you. Thank you.
The Michael Seaman Lacrosse Cyclocross Race 2022 in memoriam. Whereas the Isabella County Board of Commissioners is dedicated to providing quality community services to the area it serves, and whereas community leadership and involvement through partnerships with the community organizations is a critical element in the accomplishment of that mission. And whereas the Mid-Michigan Cycling Club is hosting a community, county, and statewide event entitled the Michael Seaman Lacrosse Cyclocross Race, the cyclocross bicycling event in Deerfield Park on September 17, 2022, partner with the Isabella County Board of Commissioners. And whereas the Isabella County Board of Commissioners wishes to partner with the Mid-Michigan Cycling Club to provide a positive economic impact in the county and surrounding area. And whereas the County of Isabella, 200 North Main, Mount Pleasant, Michigan, will be named as the additional insured. And whereas USA Cycling shall indemnify and keep its officers, Isabella County Commission Board members, and employees from all claims, suits, and judgments through insurance coverage from USA Cycling. Now therefore it be resolved that the Isabella County Board of Commissioners and the Mid-Michigan Cycling Club are formally expressing their desire to work together and partner to host the Michael Seaman Lacrosse Cyclocross Bicycling event to be held on the 17th of September 2022.
Thank you, Commissioner Moreno. Any further discussion among commissioners about this? Hearing and seeing none, Clerk Lux, a roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Horton,
Yes.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Swaney,
Yes.
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Yes.
6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Vice Chairman.
Thank you, Clerk Lux.
Okay, our second Meridian Park Land Acquisition Project Agreement Resolution number 2022-04. Motion reads, move to approve the land acquisition project agreement between Michigan Department of Natural Resources on behalf of the state of Michigan and Isabel County for the Meridian Park Acquisition Project PF 21-009-0079 and adapt Isabel County Board of Commissioners Resolution number 2022-04 and authorize the board chair to sign this.
Support.
We have a motion of support to approve the Meridian Park Land Acquisition Project Agreement and Resolution number 2022-04. Discussion, please.
Yeah, this is a project that's been in the working for a while now. I want to throw thanks out to the landowner. This is a little over 11 acres on the in the Meridian Park. And it's Nancy and William Whitehead. Thanks to them. And this is just allowing us to move forward and look for the grant, which would be $85,000. Then we have funds in the park with the park director totaling 30,000, so 115,000. And we just like to move forward and get this process underway.
Okay, and Commissioner Hutchinson, if you would not mind reading that resolution, please. If someone, Commissioner Moreno, then would you mind jumping in on reading the resolution?
Second, I'd be glad to.
Oh, we're gonna put, he's,
Got it?
oh, we'll throw it back to Commissioner Hutchinson now.
Resolved.
Resolved, the County of Isabella, Michigan does hereby accept the terms and agreement as received from Michigan Department of Natural Resources, and that the Board of Commissioners do hereby specify agree, but not by way of admission as follows. 1, to appropriate all funds necessary to complete the project during the project period and to provide $30,000 to match the grant authorized by the department, to maintain satisfactory financial accounts, documents, and report to make them available to the Department of Auditing in a reasonable time, and to regulate the use of the property acquired and received under the agreement to assure that therefore by the public on equal and reasonable terms to complete with any of the all terms and that agreement, including all terms not specified, set forth in the foregoing portion of the resolution.
Thank you, Commissioner Hutchinson. Any further discussion on this resolution? Hearing and seeing none, Clerk Lock, say roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Sweeney,
Yes.
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Jazinski,
Yes.
Commissioner Horton.
Yes.
6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Vice Chairman.
That concludes the work of the Human Resources and Public Works Committee, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, gentlemen, for all your linguistic skills there in reading those long resolutions. Next up, intergovernmental affairs, which we have no actions under, nothing under administrator controller reports. That brings us into item number 9, unfinished business, which we have no actions under that. Item 10, new business, nothing under that. Brings us to item number 11, general public comments. I see no one rushing up to the podium from the public on general public comments. So we'll go to Jessica and see if there's anybody on the virtual. Okay, well then I know Commissioner Engler is going to keep us here for about 20 minutes. So I'm going to close general public comments and turn to announcements. Commissioners, any announcements? Commissioner Engler.
I'll keep it brief. Just 2 real quick dates I want to repeat. The Isabella Conservation District will have a tire recycling pickup at the county fairgrounds, October 1st from 12 to noon or until the trucks are full. And on October 22nd, they'll have a hazardous waste pickup. And that's all I have, Mr. Chairman.
Here's with any other announcements. Hearing and seeing that, I have nothing to add for this evening. Can I get a motion of support for adjournment?
So moved.
We have a motion of support for adjournment. Any further discussion? Hearing and seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed the same. We are adjourned at 7:25.